stuff that I'm embroidering, so let's do it. Goodbye. What's up? You all up to Saturday. It's been a minute. Yeah, it is. Robins. You gotta highlight these because I don't want to see the same names twice. You know what I mean? What's everybody up to? Customs, what's up? Doing 2 different orders. 3 different. 2 of them, yeah. The microwave there. See this name on here, but it looks like it's spelled wrong. So we'll go to the next one. The one I was going to do was missing the end, but I'm doing all the extra large shirts. So it doesn't matter what name gets on it because they're all the same, right? I'll be running that one too. I'm doing that one. Jesse, what's up? hear me now? You guys hear me now without it on? Oh, you go. What's up, Dad? Chilling. Working. Working on some jobs. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me with this crap on. You hear me now? What the machine on? That one's loud. I mean, I guess the single heads are like the 6 head.
Protect your loved one with an RV policy from Progressive. Take as little as 4 minutes to see what you could save at Progressive.com.
Load these up.
Credit cards automatically double all the cash back you earn at the end of the first year. Which means, wait, hold up. Question for the audio video. Did I think that right? Never automatically doubles all your cash back?
Yeah, that's what the script says.
So if I get a Discover card right now, I can earn twice the cash back.
Apparently. Wait. First year cash back match. Only from Discover. See terms and learn more at discover.com/match.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, wheels high. Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, we kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guarantee,
I've already ran my first one, so hopefully
every time. Plus, at these prices, we're
goes
ready to run, not cash.
the first one is always the one
At ebaymotors.com.
where you have to go back and
Exclusions apply.
Okay.
it starts to run, the thread will break, and the bobbin was getting ready to run out.
And if you succeed, well, you got what my gramps used to call resolution.
Just started.
Well, let's be honest, you're probably gonna end up leaving with Irish Spring because of its irresistible scent and because you have zero resolution. Pick up Irish Spring at Walmart today.
With most rental listings anywhere, Pirates.com can help you find a place with a gem that really speaks to you like this. Okay, swipe.
See how that goes. Can't hear me at all, like nothing. Check these out. I was just checking the settings on this thing. Maybe it was gonna fix it. I don't know. We'll see. What's everybody up to? So it sounds better. A Bluetooth is on. So what the hell? What the heck? So it's working when I'm closer to the camera. You're saying, but it's not working. So I guess there's no microphone. Well, I know there's a microphone on these because I use them for like when I'm on the phone. Anybody going to DecoSummit this year? Miami. It's gonna be in Miami, Florida this year. I don't know if anybody's going. I'll be there. I'll do a couple classes. Yeah. I'm going to Princeton United. I'll be there. That is this month. This month. October, right? It's in October. Princeton United. I think it's in October. Keep up with the machine. actually heading down to Miami on the 27th. Cool. I'll be there. Not like hands-on classes, but like some type of. Let me talk about business. What's everybody up to? For the, I'll leave that one off. So for the events for t-shirts, if you sign up for Printing United or mainly Printing United, you'll get the emails. It's every, what is it, right? Every 6 months they do a show. Every couple months they'll do a show. I'll look up Printing United. A bunch of them. You know the different shows. I know Ryan knows a couple of them. The Printing United is going to be here in Atlanta this year. There's one they do a big one in California, a big one in Atlantic City, and a big one here. Yeah, and a big one here in Atlanta. Those are the 3 big ones. And then throughout the year, they do a bunch of little ones where they're just not as big. I think the biggest one is the one they do in Los Angeles or in California. The big one they do is in California, where they come out with all the new machines and everything that they're coming out with. From my house to the convention center is about 2 hours from here to Atlanta. From here to Atlanta, about 2 hours. Where I bought my big rolling printer. The one that's behind all that stuff over there. Bought my big rolling printer out there about a year ago. A year and a half ago. When I got my big rolling printer. Later. Moving. you haven't been out to a DecoSummit, if you're into embroidery, you should check out what Ricoma has going on. This is going to be my second year going to DecoSummit. We're looking to get into embroidery. This will probably be like one of those things that you want to check out. So there's someone working on that side of the store, over there, the vinyl stand part, around the corner. She's over there working. She's working over there, so she handles all that. And then when Belle's here, Belle does all the DTF printing. So we really don't get bothered too much in here unless someone has a question for myself. Belle gets bothered the most out of everybody because she does a lot of DTF prints for a lot of different people. And then Michelle, who usually helps out with my embroidery, she's off today, so I'm doing it. I just printed some stickers. I gotta go get those in a minute. Just gonna I let them sit there for a little bit so they could dry. But throughout the day, when we first opened up this morning, she was pretty busy. She was doing some stuff for some people, and if she gets too busy, then I'll go help her. But if not, yeah, man, look at that. Stay hydrated, right? Lemon water, tequila.
Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cold, or if you cleansed or recently received a vaccine. Thanks to Sky Rizzy, there's nothing on your skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizzy.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZY to learn more.
Hey y'all, it's Riley Green. I can talk about country music, sports, or working on the farm all day long, but I can't say I ever imagine myself talking much about my underwear. Someone over at Gildan heard, and I wear their t-shirts and boxer briefs, and honestly, if I believe in a brand, I'm all for it. Whether I'm on tour, on the family farm, or working out, I want to feel comfortable. That's the common thread. I want underwear, socks, and t-shirts that fit and feel right.
Try to drink 2 of these a day. Try to, right? I usually drink about 1.5 with water, but I don't have ice today. We do. We get a ton of walk-ins. Throughout the week, we get a ton of walk-ins. Everybody in here, everybody that works here stays really busy throughout the week. I know Nikki right now we use YoPrint for all of our screen printing orders, direct to film orders, embroidery stuff. We use YoPrint. So right now she's getting screen print orders that customers have approved. She's pulling all the t-shirts, getting everything ready, and then we build a packet and go get the shirt. See, that's a custom. So we do a checklist like this. We do a checklist. All this first stuff is set it up in. So the first one that we have on here is set it up in YoPrint. The second one is send mock-ups and artwork request. If the customer approved it, there's a checkmark on there that the garments were ordered, the garments came in, and that she has it that it's ready to be printed. And then when I get it, I can print it. Then there's another one that she could call them or email for customer to pick it up, and then that has been picked up. And then basically what we do is, this is what we're doing, the shirts, how many prints we're doing. This one's 2-color front, 100 shirts, 2-color front, and a 1-color back. Needs by the 18th. What's today? So that's like in 2 days. And that's everything that's on this, so that whenever I get it, I know the colors that are going to be used. They should all be completed just like that. That's what we use, YoPrint. So yeah, we have a whole vinyl store over there. I don't know if you guys, Josh, I don't know if you know that, but we have a whole vinyl store over there. Crafter store, the vinyl stand. If I don't know if y'all remember, we were running that somewhere else, but now we run it all out of here.
Augusta's new country leader. Virginia going on. Please, buddy, carry roll, please. We did so you're getting a new puppy named after Jill. I love pets. Jill, you're all the isn't he fair?
It's one location. It's one location, but I have 3 suites. So if you look, this side's a suite. From there to over there is another suite. And then from there over there is another suite. So I have all 3 of these. It's just one location. Tour update. Big Brando. She needs this order by Monday?
Huh?
She needs this by Monday?
18th is what she says. Their event is on Tuesday.
Did you already send me the PDF files for these?
They're saved on your thing under Angela Bakos.
Okay. Two days to get that. We're close. So she needs them by Monday. She needs those 100 shirts by Monday. 2 color front, 1 color back. We're closed tomorrow. So, you know what that means, right? What that means, everyone will be tomorrow. Whatever to get the artwork.
1057 Bull. Monday morning at 7 a.m. Brothers Osborne, South Side Studio. We got a new album, America's largest performance. Brothers Osborne.
That's a good question. That's a good question there, right? Crystal is here to learn. You got any questions? Let me know. Rye does the same thing that I do. He does screen printing, DTF, and embroidery also. So if I can't answer it, I'm pretty sure he can. Um, that's a good question, Rye. He said everything you wanted coming out. I'll answer that. I'll answer that question in a second. Give me a second. And it's got its ups and it's got its downs, right? Because when you're doing it from the shop, when you're doing it from home, and you're trying to run a business from home, and a lot of people do it, and a lot of people are very successful at it. But personal experience, some people just don't take you serious when you do it from home. So moving out of the house into a commercial spot has been really good for us. We do get, it's a lot more stressful, like very stressful, because now, like when I was doing it from the shop, it was just me, right? And now it's not just me no more. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 employees, 7 employees. 7 employees, 4 full-timers, and 3 part-timers. My daughter, and another guy. So we got 3 part-timers and 4 full-timers. And so now it's not just about me anymore, you know what I mean? But is it everything I wanted? Yeah. It's a lot of hours. You work a lot of hours. A ton of hours. I'm here 6 days a week. I usually get here every morning about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I started a new routine these last couple months. Before I said the last 3 months. Before that, I would get up probably 7 o'clock in the morning, come over here, and then from here, I would stay here till 10, 11 o'clock at night. If we were caught up, then I would leave a little bit earlier. But our hours are 11 to 7, Monday and Friday. And then it was Saturday also, but just recently, we changed our hours on Saturdays from 11 to 5. So I can get out of here a little bit more earlier. But today, just finding out about this job needed for Monday, I won't be leaving at 7. I won't be leaving at 5 today because I got to get this ready and then burn the screens and get ready for that. Financially, it's good. Financially, it's real good. Can't complain about that. You know what I mean? The amount of money that we make a month is really good, but it's just very stressful. You know what I mean? So just know that you're gonna work a lot of hours, especially if it's your business, because nobody in your business will work as hard as you do for your business. I'm fortunate to have family that works with me. Only one person that works here is not family, but they all support what we got going on, and they all work really, really hard. They stay late all the time, you know what I mean? But just know you're gonna work a lot of hours. It's gonna be very stressful. Just know that. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong from doing it from home. There's nothing wrong from doing it from home. Like I said, there's people that run full embroidery shops out of their home. I know a guy, I don't remember his name, but he goes, last year I met him at DecoSummit, and he runs, I think, 2 6 heads and a couple single heads out of his garage, and he kills it, you know what I mean? And I can't really tell you that because all I use is social media. I use Instagram, TikTok for stuff like that. Like I was saying, another thing. So, like I was coming in at 7 and staying late. And then the last 3 months, I wanted to get my health back, right? Because I was in the military for so long, and then I got out, and then I started gaining a lot of weight. So for the last 3 months, I've been going to the gym every morning. So now my routine is I get up in the morning, I go to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm there for about an hour and a half, go home, shower, and then I come in. So I was like, I'm gonna do that in the evening time, but there's no way. Because I'm just so tired and worn out after every day. You know what I mean? So that's been my new routine for the last 3 months. Not only focusing on this, but you have to focus on yourself because you can really lose that. I'm telling you. When I got out of the military, I was like 180, and then the year that I got out, I went up to 230 pounds, right? So these last 3 months, I've gotten down to 208. So my goal is to get back to where I was. But make sure you not only put all of that into your business, but you take care of yourself also. Pop-ups are good. Pop-ups, you could do pop-ups. I've only done like one. It's just because when people come in and ask us to go to a pop-up, it's for us to spare 1 or 2 people to go do a pop-up for us and lose those 2 people here in the shop for that day just puts a burden and extra pressure on everybody else throughout the day as we're working in here. We're not a big shop. We got 3 storefronts, but we all have walkie-talkies because it's easier for us. If I'm screen printing over here and someone needs me in the office, they don't have to come out here and be like, hey, I need you in the office. They could just contact me, be like, hey, Joe, we got an email asking about this. And if it's, because every email that comes in, not every email, but most of the emails that come in is like, hey, Joe, can you tell me what's going on with this? And I'm like, the email's not for me. You know what I mean? It's for vinyl. There's someone that runs the vinyl stand. If it's for DTF, there's someone that does DTF. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? So we have walkie-talkies so that we could pass information along a lot faster. It depends if you live in a community. You have to find out, like, if with your HOA. I have HOA rules, and if I try to do that, they'd be like, nah. You know what I mean? So I guess you'd have to find out through the county. Find out from your county if you could do that, and if they require any permits or anything like that. You know what I mean? I would show you guys around, but there's somebody in here. There's some people in here right now, so I don't want to like make it awkward for them. So let me show you this. So these are what I'm working on, those sweatshirts, the hoodies. And I got all the pants I gotta do. Some more embroidery orders here that we got. And here's my roll-in printer. Just did a bunch of stickers. They'll look like this. Indoor, outdoor stickers. They're not like, it's done with eco-solvent inks. Eco-solvent, so it doesn't come off with water. They'll stay on there for, these not laminated, these will last 3 to 5 years in the sun. Right, appreciate you, man. Take it easy. These will last 3 to 5 years in the sun. And here's my screen printing area. That's the job that I was just showing you guys right now. This is another one. We got 2 waiting right now. My inks. And here's where we get into the B2B part of it. So we usually have this. So we usually have these up. So nobody can go that way. Everybody stays away from back there, because you get parents that come in here with their kids, and if the kids are running around, this will hopefully prevent them from going that way. Then we got some hoodies, carry hoodies, Richardson hats. For anybody who wants blank apparel, they can buy that stuff here too. This is our sale table. All these tumblers are for like $4. DTF prints that we print, sublimation stuff, ton of sublimation. Sublimation shirts, more sublimation, more t-shirts. Here we have more t-shirts. These are Bella Canvas t-shirts, Gildan t-shirts, Next Level t-shirts. That's Nikki. Say what's up, Nikki. Hi. Nikki doing her thing over there. All of our vinyl rolls. And then here's our wall of vinyl. More t-shirts for sale. We do these $5 each, or 5 for 20. Yeah. Then we have some glitter. So that's it. And then 651. Here's my 651 that we carry here. Extra stuff. But yeah. So if you started watching some of my videos from a while back, there used to be a wall right here. Not right here, but right here where this is at. That was another suite over there. So there was a wall right there. And I only had these two right here. This was like my office area. We did embroidery right here. And then those people next door were talking about moving out. So as soon as they started talking about moving out, I got with the landlord and was like, hey, if they move out, I want that location. They moved out from that spot. Sorry. They moved out from that spot, talked to the landlord, and he was like, as soon as they move out, you can have it. So I was like, cool. They moved out. I got that spot over there. We did some renovation on all of that side over there because that was a cabinet place. So we put up all of that, the wall over there to put the racks in there. We knocked down this wall. We had them redo all of this side over here because it was like two different, this was 2 different rooms right here. It was an office where I had my office and then just an open room. So we knocked all that down, made it open, painted it the same color as the vinyl stand from here that way. So that would all match over there. And then eventually I want to repaint this because it's been a while since we've painted it since we got here. Oh yeah. And then right here, I got one DTF machine and then I have another one right here. This is my daughter's area. She works right there. What's up, babe? That's my wife. Beautiful ways. So she does all my DTF printing. I do the screen printing. Some of the embroidery. Michelle does embroidery. Nikki handles the front. And then our office area is now in the back of the shop now. It's not up in the front anymore. But yeah, I gotta tell people this can't be made up, you know what I mean? I just didn't fall into money one day and was like, I'm gonna open up a shop. This happened over a couple of years. I started recording this whole journey on YouTube years ago. Whenever I unboxed my first heat press, I was like, let's see where this t-shirt journey goes, you know what I mean? And now here we are, a couple years later. Yep. So yeah, it's been crazy. The growth has been good. Hopefully we can keep growing, right? That's the plan.
Discover credit cards automatically double all the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
But don't be afraid if you're posting on social media, you're doing stuff like that. Don't be afraid of how many people are looking at what you're doing. Right now, here on YouTube, we got 13 people watching. I always tell people this. We got 13 people that are watching. 12 now. We got 12 people that are watching this live right now, right? And I've been given a ton of opportunities from YouTube. When I was doing this from home, because I was doing this, I got sponsorships. So I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how many people are watching your channel, because you never know that one person that is watching your channel that'll give you an opportunity, right? You put your email in the description, put your phone number in the description. Don't use your personal phone number. Get another phone, or not another phone, but like another way so that they don't have your personal number. Like for us now, we have the shop, but in all my previous videos, it just always had my email in there. And through that email, if anybody wants to reach out to you, they can reach out to you through your email. And I still get it today. Like I get a ton of people that want to sponsor me for stuff, but for me, it's a lot harder now because I'm not doing this like I used to. Like when I was doing this from home, I had all the time in the world because I wasn't so busy as we are now. So promote yourself on social media. Don't be, I think it was Crystal that was asking it. Don't be afraid to promote yourself on social media because social media will help you grow without you even knowing it. Yeah, nothing's perfect. I'll tell you that right now. But if you could ever get out to one of those printing shows, Printing United, I can't even think of the other names. Printing United, whatever they are. If you can get out to those shows, they're cool because they're all free. All those shows are free. You'll get emails from people that'll be like, hey, we're going to invite you. Here's a free ticket on us. Cool, they invite you. But just know that when you go to the show, it's free to go in the show. Except DecoSummit. If you guys want to go to DecoSummit, because they do a lot. They're a lot different than one of these Printing United shows where you go to the show to look at equipment and look at equipment that you might be considering to buy. That's when I bought my rolling printer. It was here in Atlanta, and I was like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna look at it so I can actually see what it can do. So we went out there, looked at it, and I ended up buying the one that was there on the show floor that day. So with those Printing United shows, you go out and you look at the equipment, you could buy it. But with DecoSummit, it's more of a hands-on thing. And you go to that, which is hosted by Ricoma. You go out there, you pay a fee, and you can learn about digitizing, learn about the machines, buy the machines, network with other people that are doing what you're doing.
Love you, Mom. Stop compromising. Get DirecTV with or without the satellite. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
I can jump. If your dry eye symptoms keep coming back, it could be me. Inflammation. Over-the-counter dry eye drops typically work by lubricating the eyes. They may provide temporary relief, but probably won't touch me. That's why I asked my eye doctor about Zyger. Uh-oh.
Zyger works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
Zyger, no!
It can provide lasting symptom relief in some patients with continuous use. Prescription Zyger, quickly grasp ophthalmic solution virus, is approved to treat the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease.
Yeah, no worries. I don't write books and I don't do any of that stuff. My channel is basically for anybody that's looking to start out, because I know how it was when I first started out. Nobody wanted to help. Whoever is your favorite YouTuber, like someone said Big Brando, Rye Beats. I'm not saying me, but just find anybody that you can connect with and see if they will give you any tips on the stuff that they got the way they did it. You know what I mean? And just know when you grow and you get bigger than from your house, there's a lot more responsibilities when it comes to that. I guess my biggest thing was like a CPA. You know what I mean? Those are the things that you have to have, unless you know how to do books yourself. We do our books, but he does. Our CPA takes care of everything else. You know what I mean? We just keep track of stuff, and he's the one that will input all of our stuff and take care of all of our stuff for us. So just make sure you got someone that has your back for a CPA that's not gonna screw you around, because you're gonna pay that CPA money every month to take care of your books, right? To make sure everything is going right month to month to month to month. So at the end of the year, when it comes time to filing for your taxes, everything's gonna be right.
Enter now at iHeartRadio.com/Barney8Fructis. That's iHeartRadio.com/Barney8Fructis. I tell you this about a CPA because I've been through it, where I thought they had the best intentions for me and my business. worked with them for probably 3 months. Maybe longer, I'm not even sure. To find out they never did anything for you. So make sure you find someone that has their best intentions for your business. CPAs are usually busy with whatever they have going on. You're paying someone to make sure they're doing what you need them to want to do. We still do sublimation here. We still do some sublimation. Just recently, my sawgrass printer went out. So I needed to buy another one. Luckily, we have a customer that we're really good friends with here locally. And whenever we need sublimation prints, we're able to reach out to this individual. We need about it. We're trying to save that sawgrass printer, but it just didn't happen. If you don't have, if your warranty has ran out on your printer, man, sawgrass is not good. So sawgrass basically told us that when it went out, it wasn't under warranty. And the only thing they could tell us was to buy a new one. Is what it is, right? You're living, you're living. Mark down every 6 that I do. When it comes to embroidery, I can tell you, when it comes to embroidery, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but when it comes to embroidery, the backing, whatever backing, not the backing that you're using, but when it comes to doing embroidery, don't only make this look good. Okay. When it comes to embroidery, don't only make whatever you're stitching look good. Make the back, the inside look good also, because that's gonna. I'll tell you, like I've had so many customers tell us that they like the way when they get it, everything is already cleaned up. There's been times before where I guess they used to get something done from somebody else, and this looked good, but then you look on the inside, and it was just everywhere. Make sure you clean the inside, clean the outside. I usually use a lighter, but I think I covered it up. So I don't know where I put it at. I don't know where I put my lighter. I don't know where I put the lighter at. If you don't use Mighty Hoops, I would recommend it. If you see like whenever I'm setting up the next 6 to do the next 6, you can see how fast I hoop them. I've used both ways. When I first started, I used the regular clamps, the regular hoops. And with the regular hoops, it's just so time consuming. You gotta make markings to make sure everything's gonna look right, everything's gonna line up right whenever you're doing that. I've had customers that have purchased stuff from us after we've embroidered it, and the first thing they do is they look at the outside. They'll look at this, but then they'll take it and look at the inside to see how it looks. I've seen stuff come from Adidas, because I have a soccer league that I do a lot of their stuff. And I'll show you what it looks like. I've had stuff come from Adidas that look like this from the inside. So just know, like, people look at this. Make it look nice and good, not too big. Done. So far we've done 18 hoopers. 20 minutes. Probably be on here for like another 20 minutes, and I gotta set up a job for screen printing. I gotta burn screens, do all that stuff. All that fun stuff. So we have a doorbell. The alarm for the store has like a chime, so whenever that goes off, it goes off over there. But there's days where we're all back here, or someone's in the office, we're over here, and someone comes in and we couldn't hear it. So I bought this thing on Amazon, plugs in to a regular plug, and then the sensor, we put it on the door, so now we have one over there and one over here. So I'm not sure if y'all can hear that when the customers come in and out. And out of the store, so that we would know someone came in. Does anybody that does embroider here, what type of thread do you use? What brand? There's different brands of thread. There's different weights of thread. What do you use?
prices? Well, we're bread and butter, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only, exclusions apply.
Is this the world's busiest grocery store? Why does it feel like I'm walking a literal marathon to find pickles? Why is everything so expensive? Where the hell are the pickles? Wait, do I have a coupon for pickles? Was it a physical coupon or was it on the app? Why is my bill so high? Why didn't I go to all?
At Aldi, we don't waste your time, we don't waste your money, we don't skip on quality, and we don't add to the chaos of grocery shopping. Everything we don't do is for you.
That's an Aldi thing. Discover credit cards automatically double all the cash back you earn at the end of your first year. Which means, wait, hold up. Question for the audio engineer.
Go ahead.
Did I do that right? Discover automatically doubles all your cash back?
Yeah, that's what the script says.
So if I get a Discover card right now,
I want to picture in a shower filled with those sensational Irish spring suns. And if you succeed, well, you got what my grandpa used to call resolution. Not really work. Let's be honest, you're probably going to end up leaving with Irish spring because of its irresistible scent and because you have zero resolution. Pick up Irish spring.
Just one bite of cookie and the taste takes me away to Mexico's delicious street food scene. Those chicken burritos made with corn or flour tortillas, that irresistible green and beautiful spices. And here, and I realize now what the family watching the ball game, which is also pretty awesome. Greetings from Deli Mex, America's number one vacuum dog. Delicious Mexican food at Deli Mex. Learn more at delimex.com. Please on IRS +6
vacations can be stressful. Even when you thought of every day detail down to the matching nausea shape box. Unfortunately, we avoid parking struggles because we booked an Uber reserve route in advance for the whole family. Schedule a ride with Uber Reserve up to 9 days in advance. Plus, all reservations have one flat price, including a reservation fee. Let Uber Reserve make your Orlando vacation more enjoyable. Uber Reserve. Get your ride right. See app for details.
Connie here, and there are many ways that we can all help raise awareness around HIV. But maybe the most important is just talking about it openly and honestly. There's no cure for HIV, but there are effective treatments that, taken as prescribed, can help you live healthy with HIV and get to and stay undetected. Which means the amount of the virus is so low it can't be measured by lab tests. If you're living with HIV and not on treatment, talk to your doctor about treatment. Learn more at treathivtoday.com. This message was sponsored by Gilead Sciences.
Introducing the revolutionary mascara from CoverGirl that has extreme volume, which is 300% more precision than your lashes. The new Lash Blast Cleantopia is a plant-powered mascara made with 17% natural origin ingredients and infused with cellulose plant fibers. Cleantopia is like a green thumb for your lashes. Check me out lashes that last up to 24 hours with no staining, no flaking, and no clumps. Let the power of plants to work for you with new Lash Blast Cleantopia mascara. Only from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Shop Laundry Pairs built to take the biggest bags. Lowe's. For a limited time, get up to $800 off select kitchen and laundry major appliances like the Whirlpool 2-in-1 washer. With the removable agitator, you can customize your laundry load stains, clothes, and comforters. Shop in-store and online today for your kitchen and laundry room refresh. Lowe's knows appliances. Lowe's knows home improvement.
I can talk about country music, sports, or working on the farm all day long, but I can't say I ever imagine myself talking much about my underwear. Somewhere over here, they inherited my brother t-shirts, box shoes, and honestly, a living on the family farm or working out, I want to feel comfortable. That's the common thread. I want underwear, socks, and t-shirts that fit and feel right. To shop your favorite basics, visit Amazon.com.
Book
let's see what we said. Ganold. I use some Ganold. My main one that I use is Madeira polyester thread, and then I got a really big contract doing some other jobs, and a lot of their thread the people that used to do their stuff would use Madeira Classic. So I have Madeira polyester, Madeira Classic, and then after that is Robinson Anton, and then at the very end is Ganold. So I got like 4 different threads that I use, but I'm trying to slowly match Ganold and Robinson Anton thread to Madeira so I can eliminate all the different colors or all the different brands and just use one.
It's about you and what you want to achieve. Because that's what's most important. So, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Bank of America and member FDIC equal credit opportunity lender.
Hey, if you're thinking about getting the latest iPhone, check this out. With Boost Infinite, you get the latest iPhone every year and unlimited wireless for $60 a month. Yeah, you get the new iPhone 13 Pro for just $60. Then again next year, you get the latest iPhone every year. Boost Infinite, infinitely better. To learn more, visit boostinfinite.com. That's boostinfinite.com.
Yeah, so with the polyester, I prefer the polyester thread. Do we have it on there right now? Yeah, that's the one, the circle one, right? I have been talking about it. See if it's on there with the pin right now. Do the next one. Just print like a whole row of them.
AI has the power to automate, but if it's using untrusted data, can you trust the results? Your business doesn't just need AI, it needs the right AI for your business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by tailoring AI to your needs. When you Watson X your business, you train, tune, and deploy AI, all with your trusted data. Let's create the right AI for your business with Watson X. Learn more at ibm.com/WatsonX. IBM, let's create.
What kind of machine are you looking to get? Has to be on one of those thumb drives.
Click on it here and it is on one of those pictures. Just tell me.
I haven't done. I did it one time, patches on plastic, but I really haven't done anything else. I haven't done anything else with patches since then. I did these. Let me show you the ones I did. This one, that one. I did those for a varsity jacket. One of those varsity jackets. If you have the right equipment, it is. I wouldn't, because if you do this, it's going to be hard to put this on here and keep it lined up. You could try to do it the applique way and then glue it on there, but there's always a chance that it might move. If you actually have the machine that makes patches and can sew patches onto the garment, that's the best way to do it. That is the absolute best way to do it. Yeah, start with something that you're comfortable with. Just know the smaller machine that you buy, you just can't embroider as big. The bigger the machine, the bigger the embroidery area. I think with these machines right here, these two right here, the single heads, this is the biggest you can do. You can see that. And that was like cutting it close on the edges. That one and that one. That one and this one. That's all embroidery. That was the back, sleeve, the name on the front, the logo on the front, another one on the side. These shirts aren't cheap either, I'll tell you that. I think we charged them, when I did this one, I think each shirt came out to close to $150 a shirt. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can get it to work, and yeah, bomb. Like, I could do stuff like this, and then I just tell the customer, now you gotta go take it to what are they called? One of those shops that does tailoring, that actually sews. That's what I tell people coming here and like, hey, can you sew this for me? And I'm like, we don't sew here. We embroider. You know, we don't sew anything. My machines just embroider on them. So yeah, you could do patches like the ones I just showed you, and then just give them to the customer. They can go take them to a tailor and embroider and sew them on them. So yeah, these shirts aren't cheap. When you do something like this, I think this one right here took about 6 to 7 hours to do this one. To make sure all the colors were right. And yeah, look at that. All right, we got like 3 more minutes. It's gonna be an hour and a half that we've been on here. I'm gonna get off of here in a minute so that I can focus more on this, run this, go print some film for this job, and then start that job. So if you guys got any questions, let me know before we get out of here. Okay. Well, best of luck to you, Crystal, with your embroidery, whatever it is that you've got going on. I'll try to do some more lives So if you haven't subscribed to this channel and you're here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the bell so that whenever I go live, you guys will be notified that I am live. Right? So if you guys got any questions or you need any help with anything, you can always message me on Instagram. It's the same thing, Heart Muscle Printing, but on Instagram. That's what I'm using a lot more right now. So if you guys need any help or you got a question on anything, message me there. And my intentions are to message you back as soon as I can. If I forget to, if I look at it and I don't write you back, just send me another message asking me, because I get a lot of messages on Instagram, so I do forget. Right? Just know that I do forget. MM Customs, I appreciate you for following. As long as you have followed, appreciate you for the support. Right, so I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a while. And like I say, until next time,